The small creatures appear to be working together as they drag what appears to be a severed humanoid leg encased in white armor down the hallway. Another waddles over to you, sniffs at you, gives you kind of a look, and then continues on his way. He looks fairly disinterested.
Okay. As long as they are disinterested in us, I'm going to walk past them like I do a pigeon in the park.
These are like evil pigeons, though. Who knows? They could probably snap at a moment's notice. And
okay, well, let's...
Somebody call him Bert.
I feel like...
Shoot at the ground first.
No, that's
we don't want to scare them. We either want to kill them or...
I'm saying we'll walk past them as long as they're disinterested, just like the big cat. Let's not start none and it won't be none. Let's move into this door on the right.
Leroy!
Oh, wait. One second. Hey, do I still have cameras on this floor or no?
You can see, but it's really, really dark on this level. That's not lit, basically.
You guys want me to just run to you guys and rejoin you since I can't see, I can't really help you with what you're doing.
We'd rather have you blasting if we needed you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be the control room.
So before you do that, we'll do this as you, because this relies on you being there. So while you're looking at what they're doing and you see that they've just disappeared, you can't really see on that level. You do notice that one of the monitors you're watching is not showing a live feed. It's got a loop of some sort of bits of old footage.
Oh.
So you're seeing damaged recordings that are sort of chopping together. There's one scene where the main entryway has people walking in and out, just acting normal.
Yeah.
The stairways are still complete. Things haven't been collapsed. This looks like before whatever happened. Then it cuts and it switches to a scene of people sitting in a room around a hollow table, sort of meditating. And it cuts again. You see another room with armed guards watching terminals. This kind of looks like where you're sitting. And then the monitor shuts down and starts looping again.
Okay, I'm gonna radio these guys to stop. Something fishy's going on. There's some kind of heist or... So I'll explain when I get there. Just wait for me. And I'm gonna beat feed all the way to their position.
All right. That won't take you long. You just have to run down a couple flights of steps. No big deal.
Mm-hmm. So I explained to them about the loop and says, if this was a bank, you'd swear it was being robbed, but it is not a bank. So I have no idea who did that or why. There's something fishy is going on in this temple.
Not only that, but one of those little creatures just dragged a severed stormtrooper leg down the hall. So I only mention that because it's the first body part that we've seen. In here anyway.
Oh. No, this is sound gross.
This is going to sound gross.
Was it bleeding? Was blood pouring out or Because it could have been sitting there for 10 years.
I can tell you this. It's pretty low lighting in here.
Fresh.
I couldn't really see.
Somebody roll perception.
No, that would be me.
You're 5?
5.
Versus what?
Perception on 3 purple because it's dark.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Guys, it's kind of dark, but I'm going to perceptify.
Not a push.
You don't notice anything at all because it's really dark in here, but you don't seem to see a bloody trail across the floor where you might have, as if it was freshly bleeding.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that it's been here a while.
You kind of reach down and touch a little bit, and it doesn't feel wet.
I radio to the little droid. I want you to check out, see if you can find out what time or how long that loop has been playing in the computer. See if you can figure it out.
All right.
He's
processing.
Yeah, what kind of droid was that again?
He's
The
just
one in the control.
the guy that maintains the computers for the temple.
Is he a protocol-looking droid?
Yeah, is it a protocol droid? Is it a bipedal droid? Is it a floating droid?
It's a humanoid droid of undescript. He doesn't look much like anything you've seen before, but it's not as basic as the droid on the ship, but it's not C-3PO either.
See, we got a collector's item.
Alright.
Collecting ancient rare droids.
He's like that dude that came out in like the 3rd or 4th series of figures when they really needed to find another character to make a toy out of. One of those guys.
That's what I like. Because the Mandalorian takes all the bit players. We take the leftovers from that and make them big players in our thing.
I love it.
All right, let me check out this room on the right.
All right. Well, as you approach the door to the room on the right, you hear a sort of a low rumbling growl coming from behind the opening that's in there.
Yo, looks
Oh,
like we're going to
that's-
the room on the left.
Another bank account, probably.
All right, let's go. Ralph, me and you.
I want to fight something. Let's go.
Me and you are going in.
All right.
You guys covered our back just in case.
Heck, don't even worry.
All right.
All right.
Open up.
Go in.
I'll prepare to fire.
Is the door locked?
The door is damaged, and it does have a hole in it where it looks like the little creatures have probably been crawling in and out of. But it's probably not big enough for you to fit through.
Door pad on the wall. Anything like that?
All the controls are there, but everything in this whole place has been blasted, and it's pretty dark in here. So as far as trying to repair it, it's not going to be easy.
The door, is it this way or is it a...
You could probably stick your head in there if you want to look.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I would helmet off first. I get a better look.
I want to try to pry the door open. See if
All
we
right.
get a...
You can roll for that.
Strumpf.
See if we had the drawer.
Oh, something probably mechanics or something like that of that.
Oh, you want
It's probably not going to work anyway because you're going to be up against like 5 purple and 2 red.
You can
The
still try.
door is everything in here is pretty well damaged.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you still got
Oh, you're gonna try? Word?
It's worth a shot. You never know.
This is a roll of the galaxy right here.
This is not going to work.
Okay,
Oh.
it really didn't work. Okay.
Anything
That's your
negative
hand
that
bit
could
off.
happen did happen.
I just wanted to make sure.
Nah, like there was like only one die that showed
No,
up.
we call that a GM warning.
Yeah.
No, as you touch the door and even attempt to try to pull it open, the growling gets much more fierce. You've now heard a roar that's basically
Okay, yeah, all right,
a warning
all right,
to back up.
All right, let's leave this
We'll
alone.
do what the kid says. Let's try the door on the left.
Let's do it on the left.
Door on the left, all right.
Or
Yeah.
let's go straight because we still got the
That's a
damage.
statue. It's nothing there. That's a statue. It's only 2 doors.
Oh, okay. So let's go on the left.
Where are we?
We are right here.
Okay.
I'd say
We
it's
just
like
tried-
it. If straight is a dead end, let's clear that room first.
Straight is a dead end.
The
This
room
is-
on the right is where the monster is. Where the big
Yeah, I know, but see, we go straight, and if there's someone in that room and we just go past it, they're going to be coming up
But
behind
this
us.
is a wall.
I thought that was a door.
No, this is a wall.
That's a door at the end.
This is a door.
There's a statue, and then there's some blast marks on a big door.
Oh, I thought that was a wall.
That's just
Okay.
a huge door.
But is there damage next to it? That's why.
Maybe that's why.
Let's just check it out.
We'll check it out.
All right.
And that will get you the text that you seek. Upon reaching the end of the hallway, you get a closer look at the robed statue. While it does look like all the other statues you found in this place, the big difference is his hands are empty, and there's scratches and scuffs and damage everywhere. There's also several blast marks on the floor and the doorway behind the statue. The huge, heavy stone door is covered in carbon scoring marks, but it appears undamaged.
Must be a magnetic seal.
All right.
Break
JB,
this thing
get
open.
this door open.
I shall attempt to open the door. I hope it's not 2 versus. Okay, 2 yellow.
It's
All the
still
dice.
5 purple
One
and 2
green.
red.
What
It's
am I
not
rolling
damaged.
against, Frank?
To open the door can be just a 5. Purple is fine.
That's fine. That's not really.
It seems unlikely that it's going to pop
Alright,
this
we need
simply.
a super success.
Yeah, it's not simple.
All right, let's go for it. And I do not get a reroll on mechanics. I can't believe I opened it.
What?
Hey, open the
That's
door.
Bad
No,
things will
it
happen.
didn't open the door. It's just you notice that the controls to the door are functional and they do work,
Oh,
but the door
there we
is
go.
not going to open at the moment.
I would like
Okay.
to try.
Damn.
I got
And,
one
and,
yellow
and
and 2
something
green.
that we don't know of has actually gone wrong, but we'll probably catch up to you later.
Yes.
Okay, so right now we're looking at, all right, the door is functioning. We're looking at the carbon score, and people are trying to get in this thing. We have power and juice to it. So you just functionally trying to open the door. Now you want to see
it looks like they've tried just about everything they could to get through this door at some point.
All right, why don't we leave JP on the door?
You do what? I successfully used the controls and the door didn't open.
Do it again.
I think I have to roll back. Okay, boop, boop,
Somebody roll a perception again instead.
You're
Before we get too far.
Hey, let me perceive. I want to check that statue and look around, check my surrounding.
Put that up to 5.
Cinco.
And take off.
Take those off.
Goes
What
off.
am I
and
looking at?
You got
just
this.
2 purple.
Give him a
Hey, man, you got this. If anybody can do it, it's you, Rail.
Oh, well, I know this. Look at me.
And then
Hey, how about that? As you examine the statue, you notice that there's a message scratched into the base. It says, "Prove yourself a Jedi to gain my sword."
Oh, shit.
What does that mean?
Prove yourself a Jedi to...
It's no problem. You just have to face Vader. That's it.
All right.
Are you people saying actual words? What is this?
Sounds like joke.
I don't know. Do you have to make like a selfless?
Is this in basic that I can read, or can I just... Do I know what this is?
We're translating for the audience, so
Gotcha.
whatever language it's in, it is basically their basic Jedi scrawl there.
Okay.
So how do you prove yourself a Jedi?
All right. Well, I look up at the statue.
Where is the old man?
I don't know. Give it a high 5, high 10. His hands are outstretched.
No, yes. There's no sword.
There's no sword in his hand.
Give him one of those training sabers.
Training saber. Yeah, that's good.
I'll take my training saber out of my thing and put it in this. Hey, does this do anything?
It does seem to fit, but nothing happens.
Bam.
We need an actual.
I don't think it's
lightsaber.
that.
We need to spark a real lightsaber.
Okay.
This is some Tomb Raider bullshit right now. Well, it's not obviously here. We need to check the rest of the facility.
It's somewhere. We have to get to that door on the right. I feel like there's something behind the door on the right.
Yeah, the whole rest of the floor.
Yeah.
It might happen.
Big monster. Door on the right. Let's go to the door on the left and check the rest of the facility to come back here. We're going to find the saber, to put it into the statue, to open the door, to get to the treasure. That's what's going on.
Give it to the old man.
Where's Ferris?
Yeah. Ferris! Somebody, I'll hit him up on the 2-way. Ferris?
From down here, you're getting nothing but static on those comments.
Yeah.
You can communicate with each other because you're together, but outside is a lost cause for now.
Damn it.
Adonis, pull yourself together.
Come on, let's get into character.